Thank you and good morning, Desiree, and your viewers. Well, I can tell you that, the proceedings are set to begin at around midday today as the presiding magistrate who's overseeing this matters apparently dealing with other matters. Well, if we can revert back to where this started in 2020, we understand that the self-proclaimed notorious prophet Shepherd Bushiri actually, recruited some of his congregants to actually invest about 100,000 and 1 million rand into a property investment, and after a couple of months it was revealed that that investment apparently went down under. But those that were actually disgruntled called for investigations into this, as there was about 102 million rand that was actually lost from the investors, and upon investigations it was actually found that there was something dodgy that actually happened with the money. That's when the charges were actually laid against Bushiri. His wife was the one to be arrested first, and then Bushiri handed himself over to the authorities. And immediately after that, there's been proceedings actually happening. They were both granted bail of about 200,000 each, him and his wife, and that's when he actually skipped the country, saying that he doesn't think that he will actually get proper justice here in South Africa. But we know that his co-accused, there is Wila Mudolo and his wife Zetu Mudolo, Landiwen Tlokwana, and two other co-accused are set to come and hear as to whether the investigators have finalized their investigation, or maybe the court might have to strike this matter off the roll. We know that late last year, Wila Mudolo is one of the co-accused in the matter, actually wanted the court to try and inquire as to why there were some delays in the matter. And upon inquiry, unfortunately for him, it was established that there were no undue delays into the matter, and it was actually postponed. In fact, this was during the time when the prosecuting authority had requested that the matter be postponed to today, but that's when the court actually said that, if the investigations are actually not finalized by today, then they will definitely have to strike the matter off the roll, and which will actually be a blow for some of the investors who have lost money to the tune of about 102 million rand. We are still awaiting the proceedings to begin, but from the instructions that we got from the court, we will actually be able to tape the proceedings, but we won't be able to take them live.
Yeah.
So we will definitely be bringing that to you, and we will wrap up immediately after the proceedings just to give you an outcome of what has actually transpired. But all eyes are on whether maybe the court might just decide to strike the matter off the roll, and that's what we're actually here for, Desiree.
Ofentse, we can't overemphasize the significance of that possibility that the case could be struck off the roll. What are the prosecutors saying?
Well, the prosecutors were saying that, there were some aspects of the investigations that they wanted to finalize. And, since the matter has been postponed, it's not yet clear as to whether, the investigators have managed to finalize. That is something that we'll definitely find out inside court today, Desiree.